Your destiny depends on this choice. There comes a moment in every life when the path splits. It may not be a dramatic scene, no flashing lights or voices from the sky. Just a whisper inside that says, choose. Comfort or destiny. Comfort is soft, familiar. It tells you to stay a little longer, wait a little more, avoid the risk. Destiny, on the other hand, demands everything. It asks you to rise, to face your doubts, to become someone you're not yet but could be. James Allen taught us, circumstances do not make the man, they reveal him. Your circumstances today are not chains, they are mirrors. If you want a new life, don't wait for a new environment. Create it with your choice. Every time you choose courage over comfort, growth over safety, you are writing your destiny. The question is not, what will happen to me? The question is, what will I choose to become? A man is made or unmade by himself. No one is coming to save you. No mentor, no miracle, no perfect opportunity. Because the real battle is within. James Allen didn't say that the world breaks you. He said, you unmake yourself. By your thoughts. The voice that says, I can't. The habit that says later. The fear that says not ready yet. Those are the tools of self-destruction. But just as easily you can build. With discipline. With purpose. With the decision to stop reacting and start creating. Your life is clay, and your decisions are the sculptor's hands. What you think, consistently, quietly, deeply, is what you become. This is not philosophy. This is reality. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are. Wanting success means nothing. Wishing for a new life is not enough. Because life does not respond to your desires, it responds to your identity. If you are lazy inside, your dream of greatness will never survive. If you are bitter, no amount of positivity posts will save your relationships. If you are small in thought, your destiny will shrink to match your mindset. James Allen reminds us, the soul attracts that which it secretly harbors. What you hide inside becomes your life outside. So don't just dream. Transform. Become the person that your dream belongs to. You are today where your thoughts have brought you. Look around. The results you have are reflections of the thoughts you allowed. Your job, your energy, your relationships. All answers to the question, what have I been thinking? James Allen wrote, you will be tomorrow where your thoughts take you. This is not blame, it's power. You are not a victim. You are the author. And the pen you're holding is made of thought. So what's the next chapter? More of the same? Or will you rewrite your story by rewriting your mind? To desire is to obtain, to aspire is to achieve. Not all wants are equal. Some are lazy, quick bursts of hope with no action behind them. Others burn deep, not as craving but as calling. That's aspiration. When your soul stretches beyond what's comfortable. When you no longer just want something, you feel called to become someone. And that changes everything. James Allen didn't just teach motivation. He taught transformation. That through right thought we master the self. And through mastery we change our world. So ask yourself, is your desire just a wish? Or is it the spark of a deeper fire? Only by much searching and mining are gold and diamonds obtained. The best things in life are not found on the surface. Not love, not peace, not purpose. They're buried deep within you. And the only way to reach them is to dig. Most people quit when it gets hard. They scratch the surface of their potential, feel discomfort, and walk away. But James Allen reminds us, no man can become genuinely great without effort and sacrifice. You don't stumble into greatness. You become it through deep work, quiet struggle, lonely nights, and relentless decisions. If your life feels stuck, maybe you're not digging deep enough. Maybe it's time to mine your soul for strength, for vision, for truth. Gold isn't cheap. Neither is your destiny. You are the master of your thoughts, the molder of your character, and the maker of your condition. Blame is easy. It's the fastest drug for failure. Blame your family. Blame your past. Blame the economy. But James Allen reminds us, you hold the key to every condition in your life. That's terrifying and liberating. Terrifying because it means the problem is inside. Liberating because it means the solution is too. Your thoughts shape your beliefs. Your beliefs shape your actions. Your actions shape your results. And the cycle keeps spinning until you interrupt it with conscious thought. You are not helpless. You are powerful, but only if you own your mind. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You don't become what you wish. You become what you believe at your deepest level. Not what you tell others. Not what you write in your journal. But what your soul repeats when you're silent. If you think you're worthless, you'll reject success when it arrives. If you believe you're a victim, you'll attract problems to prove it. But if you believe you are here for a purpose, your actions, your energy, your entire life will shift to match that belief. You are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to hold on to. Good thoughts bear good fruit, bad thoughts bear bad fruit. Everything begins in the mind. A kind word, a murder, a business, a betrayal. They all started as a thought. James Allen taught us, man is made or unmade by himself. You can plant seeds of strength, love, forgiveness, or bitterness, jealousy, and fear. And whatever you plant grows. That's the law. Want to change your life? Don't start with your job. Start with your thoughts. That's where the fruit begins. Act is the blossom of thought, and joy and suffering are its fruits. Your actions are not random. They are the visible bloom of an invisible thought. And every action has consequences, some joyful, some painful. If your life feels chaotic, don't blame the chaos. Trace it back. What thought gave birth to this? James Allen shows us the root of all change. Thought leads to act. Act leads to habit. Habit forms character. And character determines destiny. You cannot plant poisonous thoughts and expect a peaceful life. Nor can you nourish noble thoughts and live in misery. Look deeper. Fix the roots and the fruit will take care of itself. He who has conquered doubt and fear has conquered failure. Doubt whispers, what if you're not enough? Fear adds, what if you try and fall? Together they build a cage and call it comfort. But James Allen tells us, all failure begins in fear. All greatness begins in clarity. If you let fear guide your decisions, your life will shrink. Opportunities will pass you not because they weren't there, but because you weren't. Courage isn't loud. It's the quiet voice that chooses action anyway. When you master your fear, you don't just win once, you change who you are. Calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. We chase speed. We celebrate hustle. But James Allen teaches that calmness, not chaos, is the crown of the wise. Calmness is strength restrained. It's the ability to stand in a storm and not be moved. To hear the noise of the world and still trust your own voice. Anyone can react. But the wise person pauses. Breathes. Chooses. That's power. Want a better life? Start with a better state of mind. In all human affairs there are efforts and there are results. People wish. They hope. They pray. But James Allen reminds us, wishing is not working. Hoping is not earning. Faith without effort is fantasy. There's a law to life. You sow, you reap. You train, you gain. You sacrifice, you grow. If your results don't match your dreams, don't blame fate, examine your effort. Your input always shows up in your outcome. A man only begins to be a man when he ceases to whine and revile. There is no growth in complaint. There is no strength in blame. James Allen says, the true beginning of manhood is when he stops cursing life and starts shaping it. As long as you play the victim, you delay your power. But the moment you stop whining and start working, you move from reaction to creation. Take responsibility. Not because it's easy, but because it's the only path to real change. He thinks in secret and it comes to pass. Environment is but his looking glass. You don't live in the world. You live in the reflection of your thoughts. What surrounds you today, your friends, your health, your success or struggle, is not random. It's the mirror of your inner world. James Allen says, the universe doesn't lie. It reflects. So if you want to change what you see, don't attack the mirror. Adjust the face. Adjust the thoughts. Then watch your world respond. Man is the cause of his own suffering and the architect of his own joy. It's tempting to believe that pain comes from the world. From betrayal, loss, failure. But James Allen says, suffering is not what happens to you. It's how you hold it inside. A strong person isn't one who avoids pain, but one who turns it into power. You suffer less not by controlling the world but by mastering your reactions to it. And just the same, joy isn't granted. It's built by gratitude, perspective, and thought. You are not a prisoner of your feelings. You are their creator. Self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery. Calmness is power. Discipline is not punishment. It is self-respect in motion. James Allen reminds us, the man who conquers himself is greater than the man who conquers cities. When you control your thoughts, you control your moods, your habits, your future. Calmness is not weakness. It's evidence of mastery. Only the weak lash out. The strong remain focused, grounded, unstoppable. So control your thoughts or they will control your life. Let a man radically alter his thoughts, and he will be astonished at the rapid transformation it will effect. You don't need more time. You need a new mindset. Real change isn't slow when the thinking shifts. Your outer world is stubborn, until your inner world becomes undeniable. James Allen taught, you can spend years fixing symptoms. Or days reshaping roots. If your thoughts evolve, your decisions change. Your energy shifts. Your life accelerates. Transform the root and the fruit will follow. Dream lofty dreams, and as you dream, so shall you become. Dreams are not distractions. They are directions. The moment you allow yourself to imagine more, you give birth to the possibility of becoming more. James Allen reminds us, the vision you glorify in your mind, the ideal you enthrone in your heart, this you will build your life around. Don't fear dreaming too big. Fear dying too small. The limit is never in the world, it's in the belief. Dare to see further. Dare to rise. The outer conditions of a person's life will always be found to reflect their inner state. Struggling in chaos? Check your mind. Drowning in confusion? Check your thoughts. James Allen made it simple. Your world is a mirror. The reflection comes from within. Success is not just about effort, it's about alignment. When your inner world is full of clarity, gratitude, discipline, your outer world can't help but respond. Fix the source, the surface will follow. Men do not attract what they want, but what they are. Desire is not enough. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you resonate with. You attract not from your words, but from your being. James Allen teaches, your life doesn't respond to your hopes. It responds to your identity. So if you want success, become disciplined. If you want love, become love. If you want peace, become peace. It's not about reaching out, it's about rising up. The law of harvest is to reap more than you sow. You plant one seed but harvest hundreds of fruits. The same law applies to your thoughts and actions. James Allen reminds us, every thought you plant multiplies. One negative belief can poison a year. One positive shift can change a life. Be mindful of the seeds you plant because life always pays you back with interest. All that a man achieves and all that he fails to achieve is the direct result of his thoughts. No one is stopping you. Not your past. Not your boss. Not the system. James Allen says, the real gatekeeper is your mind. You can argue for your limitations or outgrow them. You can hold on to old patterns or rewrite your programming. The ceiling is not above you. It's inside you. And you can raise it thought by thought. The soul attracts that which it secretly harbors. Your life isn't shaped by what you say but by what you silently carry. James Allen shows us, your hidden thoughts are not hidden from life. Carry resentment, you attract chaos. Carry gratitude, you attract grace. What's inside always finds its way outside. Clean your inner world and watch your life change. You cannot travel within and stand still without. Inner change creates outer momentum. James Allen reminds us, there's no such thing as internal breakthrough without external shift. When your mindset evolves, your habits follow. When your thoughts sharpen, your reality adjusts. Work on your world within, and your world around you will never stay the same. He who would accomplish little must sacrifice little. He who would achieve much must sacrifice much. You don't grow without letting go. No elevation without separation. James Allen puts it clearly, greatness is not gained. It is exchanged. You exchange comfort for clarity, distraction for discipline, excuses for execution. Every great life is built on silent sacrifices. What are you willing to release to rise? The vision that you glorify in your mind, the ideal that you enthrone in your heart, this you will build your life by. Your thoughts build temples. Your vision builds paths. James Allen reminds, the heart is the compass of destiny. If you worship small goals, you'll live a small life. If you honor your higher calling, you'll rise with every step. Don't just think, envision. Don't just wish, glorify. The circumstances do not make the man, they reveal him. Crisis doesn't create character, it reveals it. Storms don't destroy you, they show you. James Allen says, man is not forged by fate but uncovered by it. Don't curse your situation. Study it. Who you become in difficulty is who you really are. And who you choose to be next is who you will remain. Every man is where he is by the law of his being. You are not misplaced. You are precisely where your thoughts led you. James Allen reminds us, your life is not random, it is ruled. Not by others but by inner laws. And if you don't like your current place, start changing the laws you're living by. New thoughts, new results, new direction. In the ocean of life, the isles of blessedness are smiling, and the sunny shore of your ideal awaits your coming. There is beauty ahead, but only if you sail toward it. James Allen tells us, peace, joy, greatness, they are not distant. They are waiting for you. Most people drift. But those who decide, direct, and dare reach the shore. Wherever you are now, look up. The island is real. Your decision is the sail. Man is buffeted by circumstances so long as he believes himself to be the creature of outside conditions. If you think you're a victim, life will treat you like one. Every hardship becomes a punishment. Every failure, a curse. But James Allen says, freedom begins the moment you stop blaming circumstances. The world is not against you. It is reflecting you. And until you own your power, you'll be tossed by every storm. Stop waiting for life to be fair. Start deciding to be free. A man becomes strong only when he ceases to whine and revile. Strength is not about muscles or noise, it's about maturity. James Allen reminds, real growth begins when excuses end. The moment you stop complaining, you start building. The moment you stop blaming, you begin creating. Power comes in the silence of accountability. Be strong enough to say, this is my life and I will shape it. A man only begins to rise when he ceases to complain and strives to lift himself. No one is coming to save you. No miracle is coming unless you become it. James Allen says, the moment you strive inward, you begin to rise outward. Every complaint is a pause in progress. Every excuse is a delay in destiny. Don't wait. Don't wish. Rise because you were meant to. Until thought is linked with purpose, there is no intelligent accomplishment. Thinking isn't enough. Worry is thinking. So is doubt. So is overthinking. James Allen reminds us, thoughts without aim are like arrows without targets. Purpose is what makes thought powerful. Purpose gives thinking direction, and direction gives life momentum. You don't need more ideas. You need a reason. Then all else will align. The will to do springs from the knowledge that we can do. We don't act because we doubt. But once we believe, we move. James Allen teaches, faith is the fire. Knowledge is the spark. The moment you know you're capable, your soul begins to burn with action. So feed your knowledge. Fuel your confidence. And watch your will come alive. Man is made or unmade by himself. You are both the builder and the breaker of your future. No one else. James Allen says, every tool for greatness is within you or not at all. You can construct strength or destroy it with excuses. You can lay bricks of courage or fear. What you become is not given, it's built. By you. Day by day. Act is the blossom of thought. Every action starts as a whisper in your mind. So check your garden, not the weeds. James Allen puts it clearly, your mind is the root. Your life is the bloom. Change the seed, change the soil, change the sun. Your outer world follows. You want to act better? Think better. That's where change begins. The greatest achievement was at first and for a time a dream. Everything real today was once invisible. Just a thought. Just a dream. James Allen tells us, before success is seen, it must be believed relentlessly. No dream is silly. No vision too far. If it lives within you and you breathe life into it, it will one day breathe back. As the physically weak man can make himself strong by careful training, so the man of weak thoughts can make them strong by exercise. Strength is built. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, like a muscle. James Allen reminds us, thought discipline is the foundation of life discipline. Read daily. Reflect deeply. Repeat purposefully. Train your thoughts like you train your body, and your mind will lift more than you imagined. Circumstance does not make the man, it reveals him to himself. Want to know who you really are? Look at how you respond when everything goes wrong. James Allen says, crisis is not your enemy, it is your mirror. Success doesn't always teach, but struggle always reveals. In loss you find values. In delay you find patience. In pain you find yourself. Welcome the mirror, and use it to grow stronger.